My name is Mist, like the sky after a storm, and I'm a mermaid. I am so excited that I'm giggly about the gills, getting to flip my fins all the way from my grotto in Long Island, New York, down to the Front Porch Festival 2020. I found the most mermazing message in a bottle asking me to come and share some stories with you. Before I do, by a show of fins, how many of you have ever met merfolk like me before? Raise those fins nice and high if you have. Whoa! I had no idea there were so many humans out there who met mermaids. Are you pirates? It's been a long time since I've gotten to sail the seven seas aboard a pirate ship. Let's see, it's been about 200 or so rotations around the sun. It's been a long time, but it's nice to see that pirates are still going strong. Now, for those of you who haven't met merfolk before, raise those fins nice and high too, just like that. Now, if you want to learn something about merfolk, it's that we're not really that different from humans. You see, merfolk love to swim, sing, dance, eat yummy snacks, and share stories with each other. And some of those stories include very silly jokes. In my coral reef, I love getting to hear jokes from the clownfish. They're always giggling about something. And then getting to share those with the pirates. For example, what is a pirate's favorite letter of the alphabet? Oh, that's a good guess. You think it might be R, but a pirate's favorite letter of the alphabet is the C. See, we're not really that different. One of the best things about coming to the human world and making new friends is getting to share the ideas and things we've learned from each other. You see, humans and merfolk live very different lives. I live under the sea and you live here on land, but that doesn't mean we don't have things in common. And the more we can teach each other, the more we can be friends. That's why I like to teach humans the things about creatures and animals and plants that live under the sea. I like to call those mermaid myths, tips, and trivia. Would you like to hear some? Oh, where should I start? One of my favorite animals is a cow-nosed ray. Have you ever seen a cow-nosed ray before? These stingrays live in groups called fevers of rays, and they live all over the Atlantic. They're very affectionate, so they'll often come up and say hello to you. Cow-nosed rays like to hunt in packs too, so if you ever see a cow-nosed ray swimming by, I wouldn't be surprised if you saw hundreds of thousands of their family and friends with them. Oh, and speaking of hunters, did you know that one of the most common sharks that lives in Long Island near where I live is called the smooth dogfish shark? Now, when you think of sharks, you usually think of sharks having sharp, pointy teeth, right? Dogfish sharks are a little bit different. You see, these nocturnal predators live on the sandy bottom of the sea all along the east coast. And instead of having those sharp, pointy teeth, they have several rows of flat, blunt teeth. 10 rows, in fact. Now, why do you think dogfish sharks need that many teeth, and why are they flat? Dogfish sharks use those grinding plates to grind up the prey that they eat on the bottom of the seafloor. That includes lobsters, crabs, and mollusks like clams. Now, sometimes dogfish sharks end up eating garbage they find too. So let's hope the next time you're at the beach and you see a dogfish shark, you pick up after yourself and share a crab cake with them instead. Let's see, what other animals live in the sea near you? Oh, of course you've seen double-breasted cormorants before. Double-breasted cormorants are beautiful blackish-green birds. They like to dry out their wings just like this when they're taking a break from hunting. You see, cormorants like to dive into the water and catch their prey in their large bills. And when they take a break, you can usually identify them from far away because of the way they dry their wings out. Their cousins, the anhingas, often dry their wings out that way too. So next time you're at the beach and you see them, make sure that you give a nice little stretch too. And finally, the last animal friend I want to talk to you about today is the red-winged blackbird. You've probably seen or heard a red-winged blackbird. They have a very, very distinctive call. Red-winged blackbirds live all over the east coast of the United States. Males are very easy to identify. They're small, with vivid red wings with a yellow rim around the edge. Females are a little bit harder to spot, but they have the same distinctive call. They're a dark brown with even darker brown flecks all along their feathers. They like to live in swampy marshlands, so the next time you're exploring a forest that might have a brook or a pond in it, listen up for their call. I think the most important lesson we can learn from one another is that the oceans connect us all. And even if you're landlocked, there's always a swimming pool you can use to swim with a pod or two. Whether you have flippers, fingers, fur, or feathers, I think it's important to know that we all make a difference on this earth. So remember, the next time you see someone or something that looks a little bit different than you, remember we all come from the same place, and we're not really that different. Thank you all so much for letting me swim on by to visit the Front Porch Fest. I hope I get to swim on by soon, and lots of fun today during the celebration. Come on by my grotto. I'd love to swim with you here in New York sometime. Have fun today, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.